It stands as a fortress of steel, an icon of industrial strength, engineered to withstand the most brutal conditions on Earth. From its reinforced corners to its corrugated walls, every part of a shipping container is designed for durability. It seems invincible. But like the great warrior Achilles, this steel titan has a single fatal weakness. It's a design flaw so subtle that most first-time builders ignore it completely, leaving their entire investment vulnerable to its slowest and most relentless enemy. And that weakness is right above your head.
Here is the secret that most people never realize. The top of a shipping container was never designed to be a roof. It was designed to be the floor for the container sitting on top of it. All the incredible stacking strength is channeled through the corner posts and the outer frame. The thin, corrugated steel panel that makes up the roof is relatively weak and designed with a slight upward curve or camber so that it flattens under the immense weight of the cargo above. When you use it as a standalone roof, it's not only structurally flexible, but it's fundamentally being used for a purpose it was never engineered for.
This design flaw creates a perfect playground for the #1 enemy of steel. Because the roof is essentially flat and flexible, the slightest weight from rain or snow causes the center to sag, creating a shallow basin. The corrugations meant for strength now act as perfect little channels, trapping water and preventing it from draining away. This isn't just a puddle, it's a permanent swamp sitting on your roof. And for steel, standing water is a death sentence. It slowly eats through the paint, attacks the metal, and inevitably finds a microscopic seam or weak point, starting the slow, silent process of rust that will eventually perforate the roof and destroy your home from the top down. Faced with this pooling water, many builders reach for what seems like a simple fix: Band-Aid solutions. They'll try coating the roof in thick, rubberized sealants or elastomeric paints, hoping to create a waterproof membrane. And for a short time, it might even work. But they are fighting a losing battle against the laws of physics. Steel expands in the heat and contracts in the cold. This constant, powerful movement creates microscopic cracks and tears in any sealant you apply. After just a few seasons of sun and frost, these temporary Band-Aids will inevitably fail, allowing water to once again get trapped underneath, often making the rusting process even worse because the moisture is now hidden from view. This leads us to the single most important, non-negotiable rule for a long-lasting container home. You must build a roof over your roof. The only permanent solution is to treat the container's top as nothing more than a structural ceiling and build a separate, conventional roof structure directly on top of it. This can be a simple, sloped metal roof or a traditional wooden truss system. By creating a new, primary roof with a proper slope, you are no longer fighting against the container's design flaw. You are making it completely irrelevant. All rain, snow, and ice are now shed away from the container entirely, keeping the original steel top perfectly dry and protected forever. And the benefits of following this rule go far beyond just keeping your home dry. Building a separate roof creates a crucial air gap between the new roof and the container's steel top. This gap acts as a powerful thermal break. In the summer, it prevents the sun from directly baking the steel, keeping your home significantly cooler. In the winter, it acts as an extra layer of insulation, reducing heat loss. This simple roof-on-a-roof design is one of the most effective ways to passively regulate the temperature of your container home, which means lower energy bills and a much more comfortable living space. On top of that, it dramatically improves the aesthetics, allowing you to move away from a box look and towards a more traditional and valuable home design. In the end, it's a simple truth. A container is a box, not a house. To turn it into a truly lasting home, you have to protect its greatest weakness. While building a second roof might seem like an unnecessary expense at first, it's the single best investment you can make in your project's longevity. It's the crown that protects your kingdom from its most persistent enemy. Following this one rule is what elevates your project from a temporary vulnerable shelter into a permanent, rock-solid home, built not just for today, but for decades to come. If this one critical rule has given you a new perspective on building a durable container home, show your support with a like and subscribe to Container Curious for more essential guides. We've now secured your foundation and protected your roof, but what about the walls? In our next video from the Builder's Rulebook, we'll reveal the #1 mistake people make when cutting into a container that can lead to a total structural collapse. You won't want to miss it.